Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a great day today. So before I get into what I want to talk about with today's video, if you'd like to check out any of the links in the description, I'd greatly appreciate it. I stream over on Twitch just about every day, starting at 7:30 p.m. EST. With that out of the way, let's get into today's topic. So today I want to talk about the readability of the classes in Battlefield 6. I know everyone and their mom is bringing this up, but as far as I'm aware, DICE still hasn't said a single fucking word about it. So fuck it, I'm just going to talk about it too. It just simply flat out is not easy enough to tell what class a person is playing based on the uniform. And considering in the beta the class icons didn't show up over people who were spotted or even when you were looking at them, and I don't think they've said anything about that, I kind of have to assume that that's how it's going to be at launch. So for most of the classes, it's pretty much impossible to tell any of them apart besides Recon having that webbing on the uniform, but that's about the only identifiable thing about them either. Like, all these fuckers look the same, bruh. I mean, look at these class uniforms in the older games like Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1. All of these are so easy to tell just from the uniform what class they are. The older games also had much better defined silhouette. The uniforms in general are just so much more identifiable, it's insane. I mean, really, it's not that hard to come up with ideas to make them more visually distinct, you know what I mean? Literally, just add a bit more shit to their uniforms that have to do with their class, and maybe stop giving every single motherfucker a fucking balaclava, bruh. Like, does anyone else not find that weird? Like, the only class that's ever had balaclavas almost ever in Battlefield is the Recon class, and in this game every single class has balaclavas on every faction. It's just really strange to me. Like, they've always shown the soldiers' faces for the most part. Like, why are they covering all of them in this game? I really hope they can work on this going forward, because seriously, just with some tweaks, I feel like this really could be one of the best Battlefield games we've ever gotten. It'd seriously also be really nice to see the class icon patches on their uniforms get more defined, and not only that, maybe even make them a little bit larger as well. And honestly, while we're at it, just make the class icons from their shoulder patches the class icons on the menus, because the class icons on the menus are fucking trash. I honestly don't even know why they felt the need to try to redesign the class icons on the menus, because they were always really readable, they were perfectly fine, they looked good, and what they've got right now in the menus is just fucking abstract and weird, and seems like they're just trying to fix what isn't broken. I really do love this game, man. It's just some of the decisions like this don't make any fucking sense to me at all. Like, why are we trying to fix shit that isn't broken and never needed to be adjusted in the first place? Can we also please get rid of this weird weapon sling bullshit for the assault class? Like, who the fuck seriously thought it was a good idea to have overkill from Call of Duty in a Battlefield game, bro? This shit is overpowered as fuck and doesn't need to be in the game. It should have never been in the game in the first place. And I don't think the change that they made to make it so you can't equip signature weapons with the weapon sling does much at all to remedy the problem that it causes. I know we might be too close to launch to just remove it from the game right now, but please, at some point, can we just get something to replace it and remove it from the game? Seriously, please and thank you, DICE. I truthfully only want this game to thrive, and so I apologize if I come off as hypercritical, but seriously, this is the most fun I've had playing an FPS in such a long time. I only want the game to succeed and be as good as it can be, so I'm just throwing out all my opinions on everything to do with the game that I think could be improved in any way, shape, or form. And I can see how it may come off as me nitpicking and being hypercritical, but again, I just want to throw out my opinions on anything possible to do with the game that I feel like could be improved, even if it's small, because the more we improve, the better the overall game is going to be, and I really think this game has a chance of being one of, if not the best Battlefield game we've ever had. Now, with that all being said, I think that's it for me for this video. I know that a lot of these commentaries have been a little short, but I'm a short and concise kind of guy. I don't like to stretch it out just for the sake of it. So let me know what you guys think about all this stuff down in the comments. Again, check the links in the description if you're interested in my Twitch or my TikTok, my Instagram, any of that stuff. And I'll catch you guys later. Stay wacky out there. Peace.